Hi, if you're watching this video, it means that it's Wednesday, so yay, happy Wednesday. I'm Carla, I blog at The Crooked Shelf, and obviously my day is Wednesday, so I thought, as like a little get to know me better, because some of you may will never have heard of me before, you might be like, who is this chick? I don't even know who she is. So I thought we would do like a question and answer post where people send in questions and I answer them. So I put a shout out on Twitter and be like, send me questions. I want to do a question and answer blog. And they did send me questions. So I'm going to answer them, but first I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 25. I like to read young adult books, as you can tell from the shelves behind me. I'm from England, if you didn't already know about from the accent. I like nail varnish. I like rings. I like necklaces. I like Topshop. I like boys. I like cocktails. And I like sexy times in books, which we are going to cover in my next video because holla, it is graduation from the School of Sexy Times and Swoon. So yeah, I'm going to be donning some fake 3D glasses for next week's video. So here we go to the question. Right, this is a really good question because a lot of people say, oh, I didn't get into reading until I was older. When I was a kid, I never read. It was boring. I started reading when Twilight come out, and I'm like, bitch, please. When I was in diapers, See, Americans, you've just got too much of influence over me. Not diapers, they're called nappies. Like, I've read from a really, really young age. And I was obsessed with the BFG by Roald Dahl. Like, obsessed. Like, how kids are now for Taylor Lautner, I was like that for Roald Dahl. Like, I was hip. Like, Roald Dahl was amazing to me. I wanted to be Sophie. That's who I wanted to be when I grew up. Like, even though she was still a child, that's who I wanted to be. I have nothing but love for that boy, honestly. Like, it pains me how beautiful his face is. Like, he makes me want to cry. He's that pretty. Like, oh my god. I really want to cry when I think about those luscious locks and that beautiful face. Which is quite creepy. Yeah. I don't really have like a bucket list per se, because I've only just thought about this question just now. But I do know that some of the things that I want to do in life is read all the books, like all of them, like every single book in the whole universe, all of them. I want to read them all, like even the boring ones. Like, I've got through the Bible, so I should be able to get through some of the other books. And I read Twilight and enjoyed it, so I kind of figure that I can read anything if I put my mind to it. I would also like to go back to France. Like, I live I live in Europe, obviously, because I'm from England. And I live really, really close to France, and it just seems like a shame that I don't go over there more often, because it is such a beautiful place. I'd also like to go surfing in Australia, because I've just read Raw Blue, which blew my mind. And that's just stuck in my head now. I'd love to do that. Love. Like, I used to surf when I was younger because my nan lived near the coast, and my granddad taught me how to surf. But, you know, you ain't getting me in the sea now. Like, I've watched Jaws. Like, I know what's in the ocean now. Like, things want to eat me. No thanks. I would also like to have sex with Johnny Depp, if that would ever be possible, in his Jack Sparrow get-up garb. So maybe just Jack Sparrow, not Johnny Depp, because he's married and that would be weird. Not to mention the fact that it's famous, it will never happen. But yeah. I'd also love to go back to America and visit a lot of the people that I talked to online. Visit a lot of people that I met while I was there this time. That would be fun. I'm a foodie. Like, I just love food. Like, all the food. I don't actually think there's like a specific food that I don't like. I even like salad. And I would probably eat snails and enjoy it, which is kind of gross. But yeah, I probably would. Like, my favourite YA book changes all the time because, you know, I'm fickle like that. I think it depends on what mood I'm in. If I've just read a really amazing book, I'm like, oh my god, this book is like the best thing ever. And then the week later I'm like, what? What was that girl called again? What was that book about? Have I read that book? Because, you know, I'm a bit of a freak. But my adult book favourite never changes, and my favourite adult book has got to be The Time Traveller's Wife. I just love it. I just think it's absolutely amazing. And I've actually met Audrey Finger, and I acted like a total retard. Yeah, like, I didn't even speak to her, I just stared at her. And she was like, so, did you enjoy the book? And I was just like, yeah, like a total monk. So, I've got my wallet, which we call a purse. I've got my keys and I've got my phone. What would I not leave the house without? A book. I don't trust people that don't carry books around. It's like, I was sat in my best friend's house the other day, and we was just sat there, and I felt really, really uncomfortable, and I was like looking around, and I couldn't pinpoint like what it was that made me feel weird, because I feel that way every time I'm at her house. And I got home and I was like, oh, books! And then I realised she doesn't have any books anywhere in her house. She doesn't even have magazines or newspapers. It's like a reading free zone. Like, no literature whatsoever. And that freaks me out! Like, how can you not have a bookcase or a magazine rack or today's newspaper laying on the side? Like, do you not want to stimulate your brain at all? I just think it's weird. I think it's weird for people just to not want to learn things and read things. So yeah, a book. And also, I'm going to take books with me when I next go to my friend's house and just hide them. Like, under a bed, in a wardrobe, in the kitchen cupboard, in the oven. No, not in the oven, in case they get burnt. So she can be just like, ooh, where did these come from? Yeah, she'll obviously know it's me. But yeah, I'm going to do that. I love strawberry mojitos. I love them because it's tequila, and I love tequila. Yeah. And they don't taste like alcohol. Like, I'm not one of those hardcore people that's like, yeah, I've got to taste the beer. I've got to have the sting of alcohol in the back of my throat. I'm more like, yeah, it tastes fruity, and let's put an umbrella in it. Let's have some fun. I feel really, really good about Topshop's Autumn Winter collection. Like, really, really good. Like, I got this shirt from there. And it, like, I'll show you, hang on. And it ties there like this, and it's all cute. I got this necklace from there, which is like a skull. I got this ring from there. So yeah, I feel really, really good about Topshop's Autumn Winter collection. Nobody actually asked me that question. I just wanted to show you a thing that I've bought. So yay! I'll see you next week, next Wednesday, for my next video. I hope I've not bored you all to tears. And come back tomorrow for the next video. Obviously not from me. So see you next week.